Hey guys, what's up? It's Chunks, and I'm coming at you guys today with something new. Today we're going to take a look at a couple replays. They are going to start off first with the failed attempt, and then we are going to take a look at how the attack was just barely shifted or changed to get the successful 3-star. So we'll go ahead and jump into the first attack. It's going to be from Big A. As you can see, he's going to come down with a 2 golem spread, and he's going to get some wizards down behind, and he's going to create this really big funnel, and it's going to be really nice. All of his troops will actually go into the base, but then he's just going to have a few mishaps as soon as he gets into the core of the base. But as you can see, the wizards get behind, create that massive funnel. The golem and giant pull out the clan castle, and then he comes in with his bowlers and P.E.K.K.A behind, and his heroes go straight into the core like they should. They get to that queen, but the queen is able to take out the Barb King, and then the minions that come out of the clan castle actually take out the P.E.K.K.A, so he gets little value out of that. And then as you can see, his queen is kind of straight off to the side, so she gets a cannon locked onto her. He has a few wizards up at the top that stray, and they get taken out pretty easily, and then the X-Bow locks onto the queen. She eventually jumps out of the range, but he is forced to use the ability to take out the towers on the back side, so he doesn't have that ability anymore. And then as he continues, his golems are just basically taking that X-Bow, and then he has hogs that he's coming in from the backside, but he gets a little trouble down on this bottom side. As we'll see, the skeleton army comes out, starts working on those. He tries to get a poison down to take care of that, and then right here pretty soon he ends up hitting a big bomb when he comes in with his final hogs, and he has a heal down, but he's forced to use that heal, and as you can see, his tack is just slowly dying out as he's going to come into the final wizard towers on the backside. He gets the cleanup down like he should up top, working early, but it just comes out short. We'll go ahead and just times forward again so you guys can kind of look at the things where he comes in with the jump. It starts off good, but the poisons get down a little bit late, so they take out his P.E.K.K.A and are able to take out his Barb King and then his first golem. And then on the backside, you can see the jump didn't connect, so his golems got a little caught up, and then he was forced to use his heal spell early on the backside, so that way his hogs died out. But we'll go ahead and take a look. We had Jaydeep coming in after, as you can see, he kind of rotated the entry just barely. And then on his troops, he ended up bringing no P.E.K.K.A and chose to bring a third golem. And as you can see, just the slightest little changes, shifting the attack and dropping the P.E.K.K.A and bringing a third golem, are going to lead to very big success for him. He's able to get that jump down switched, and it gives him really good access into the core of the base. It also gives him time to get the poison down on the minions before they're able to come out, so he has 2 of them down, and he also has 1 down on the queen, so she is slowed down as well. And then his group is able to get in. As you can see, his queen is just standing in the back like she should. The bowlers are working as well in the back, and he has the golems out in front tanking, and then he's able to sneak in a few hogs since those buildings are not really preoccupied with the hogs. They're focused on the golems, and then they are able to just sneak in, take them out, and then the golem steps up to the Tesla farm and start tanking that with the queen still behind it, so she's able to do work, and then he's able to just bring in his additional hogs on the bottom side. Knowing that there is the big bomb there, he's able to get through it, but that golem, once again, that third one, has stepped up now and is tanking the archer tower and the cannon on the bottom side, so the hogs are able to get in, and then he's able to just sneak in the remainder of his hogs on the bottom side to go ahead and deal with the wizard tower. On the initial scout, we did see that there was 2 big bombs coming up right here before the archer tower, but it doesn't matter because he has now the queen and the golem working in the core. He has the cleanup on the backside, but that baby dragon is now going to step up, and he's able to sneak in the balloons to go ahead and finish off this base. And then at this point, he is just now on to the cleanup. But as you can see from this, just slightly shifting the attack's entry point and changing 1 to 2 troops ended up completely changing the plan. So when you have a plan that's already out, maybe 80 to 90%, you don't always have to redo a brand new plan. We'll go ahead now and take a look at a second one. This one was an 84% 2-star. Very solid plan coming in. And as you see, when we go to watch the next one, it'll be slightly shifted again, and some of the troops will change. But we have OG coming in. He's going to get a baby dragon down up at the top and a minion up there to try to work and break off that funnel. and then he's just going to come in with a really big spread. He's going to get some golems down, and he's going to wall breaker this first wall, and then he's going to have a jump that's going to access him to the queen, which is pretty much what you want to do when you're coming in. He gets the clan castle out, he has the poison down to get the wizards taken care of, and the baby dragon slow down as well, and then he comes in with the queen, has a Valkyrie to go ahead and help finish off some of those trash buildings to get his troops in there faster, and then he's going to come in with his royals and the bowlers behind to try to get in here and get this core taken out. So as you see, his troops will do basically what you want them to do. He pops the barking ability so that way he's able to step up, get to that queen quicker, and then the queen is just going to come in behind and she's going to start trimming off some of these buildings. And then he's going to come in with his hogs. He has one heal for them, but he enters right in on the wizard towers so they're able to do some splash damage on them. And he is forced to use that heal early, knowing also on the backside there is the bomber tower. So he's already going to be kind of hurting, and then he gets hit with a big bomb right there. So his hogs are already down a little bit, and then they're coming into this bomber tower, and then they have a bunch of point defense on the backside. So once the bomb explodes, the point defenses are just picking off these hogs one at a time, and then he hits a spring trap and loses them. So we'll take a look at it again real quick, blow through it. As you can see, entry and funnel start off very nice, and he's able to get in there and take out kind of the buildings he wants. But then as he comes through on the backside with his hogs, he experiences a few problems, forced to use that heal early, like I said, and then he has the bomber tower that basically finishes off his hogs. But as you see, we'll look at Butt 2 coming in. He just shifts the attack. He gets a few more, he gets rid of the Valk and the Witch and brings a few more hogs, and then he has a few giants so that way he can bring in his hog surgical. But he gets the 2 golems down with the wizards, creates a nice big funnel, and he's going to sneak in a few hogs on this top side to get one of those wizard towers, and that way it will push the golem down towards the south. And on the bottom side, he has that golem tanking while the wizards are dropping some of those towers, and then he's just going to get the jump down, leading him access to the clan castle and the queen, and then he's going to sneak his heroes in right behind with the bowlers. He's going to get the poisons down, and then he will have a heal on his main group, so that way the bowlers will stay up in the core, and the queen and Barb King just sit in the back, and then start taking out some of these towers. And then he's going to use that golem that walked on the bottom side as it's tanking to sneak in some of his hogs, and then on the top side he will send in a few more hogs since that Barb King is tanking that cannon, and he's able to use his heal on the backside where he's experiencing those wizard towers and then some of the heavy point defenses. And then by the time he gets over to where the bomber tower is, he has multiple hogs and they are all spread out and just finishing off the last few buildings. But like I said, when you have a plan that's roughly in the 80 to 90 percentile range, you don't always have to come in with a completely new attack if somebody fails at it. Look at what happened and where did the attack go wrong. Sometimes it is just basically shifting the attack from the entry, or maybe dropping 1 or 2 troops in substitution for something else. So if you guys have made it this far in the video though, and you like what you have seen, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll try to bring some more style videos like this for you guys in the future. But until next time guys, this is Trunk signing out.